Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. We just like to advise our brothers and sisters in regards to their children and how to educate them in regards to Palestine. And so just a quick reminder that this is a great opportunity to remind your children and your family about the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon you. And to educate your children in regards to the hardship and the difficulties that other Muslims are going through around the world, and how merciful Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to them and also to you, in a way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is blessing them, even though they're going through their hardship and the trial in this world, that inshallah they receive their paradise because of their sabr, because of their patience. And likewise to use that as an example, because the difficulties that they go through, it also reflects upon us to know that we shouldn't complain, we shouldn't whinge, and to teach our children, not just with Gaza, but Muslims that are suffering all around the world, be it there's diminishing of wealth or food or sustenance or war, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the opportunity at this point of your life so you can build your iman to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and how the situation can change in the future. But for you as a father, and the relationship to the child is for you to become more of a loving father, and to hug your children, to take them as an important asset, because there are people obviously losing their entire families and their children, and we've seen many videos of that. But likewise to educate the children about their religion, about their deen, about the honor of being a Muslim. And this is an opportunity to do that, rather than to keep them busy in amusements, games. No, don't tell the children that, they'll get sad. No, don't let the children know the reality, because I don't want them to see that type of stuff. But then you'll take them to a horror movie, to watch a horror movie, or you'll take them somewhere of fitna. Rather, this is the perfect opportunity to educate your children about the real world, what the real world goes through, and how there are Muslims suffering around the world, and the affliction of people that are their age. And for them to appreciate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more, for them to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more, for them to become closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for them especially to make dua for their brothers and sisters in Gaza and around the world. And at the same time to appreciate you're having children that are going through this in war, 10, 12, 14, whatever years old, and through all the havoc, they're stopping and they're praying. They're stopping and they're worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we can't even get the children off the game so they can worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To show them, look, even though they're being afflicted, they're still worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have every opportunity. No one's stopping you. No one is trying to kill you or murder you, and you're not worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These people are suffering and they're worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness, and they're saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, as long as you are pleased with us, that's all we care. That's all we worry about, Ya Allah, as long as you are pleased with us. So subhanAllah, this is a great opportunity to educate, and also for the man to educate his wife, and the wife to educate the man that this dunya is nothing. These brands and these symbols of status and hierarchy and what, they don't mean anything. Looking at a situation like this, what do they mean? They don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything at all. What means, and the most important, as we say, is that the man and the wife, they're in a partnership and responsibility to look after their household and to raise children in the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, enjoining good and forbidding evil. Love your children, but do not let them love the dunya in front of loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.